So, this is what a cop's salary gets you, huh? A two-story in Astoria.
It's not bad. Nicer than some of the foster homes I grew up in. Anyway, shall we?
Yeah, we
Oh
both
right,
know
she
the
was
drill
in
by
foster
now.
homes. I forgot about
Frozen
that.
solid. There's not much I can do with it. Whoever made this snowman made it a long time ago. Several weeks at least.
It must still be there.
Locked. The mailbox is a bit iced over, but
I
shouldn't
mean,
be too hard to open.
as far as Durkin knows,
There's a letter in here.
the mother's still
It
alive.
was wet and stuck to the side of the mailbox, but I got it. This letter is soaking wet. It's practically falling apart in my hands.
Yeah,
That's
a little
gonna be
bit
hard to read.
smeared out.
Hello?
Anything?
Seems quiet so far. Let me look around. Painting of some old guy looking out a window. Don't know if it's art or not, but it's okay. A dresser with some random knickknacks on top, nothing relevant. One of the many variations of phone.
Many variations.
I just remember Troubles' little rant about doors. Just about the Joey do something about phones.
Couldn't turn them on even if I wanted to.
Hello?
Yeah? Is anybody there?
Who are you?
Oh.
Mister? Are you looking
Uh-huh.
for my mom?
We have a little kid
yes.
ghost.
Is she around?
Uh-huh. I have to practice. Sorry.
Damn it.
We don't know her name.
No, not in the
I'm
least.
not just gonna blow on everything I see. I'm not just...
Oh, come on.
It's a door, what can I say?
Go for the door.
Looks to be some drawing of a little girl.
It's a self-portrait.
Excuse me.
Oh, hi. I'm practicing.
I can see that. You're pretty good.
Thanks.
I'll only be a minute, then you can get back to it.
Well, okay.
And immediately I'm going for the mental response of, "Hi, practicing. I'm Joey."
Joey's not a dad, though.
True.
My name's Joey. What's yours?
Are you sure you should be here?
Sure.
I'm Kendra Haskins.
Are you here all alone?
Now we know her name.
Mom's here.
Are you sure? I can't find her.
His name,
I'm
anyway.
pretty sure. I'd know if she was gone.
What about your dad? Is he around?
No, he's late.
Late? Late for what?
Picking me up? On Fridays we go to the Abacus, and then I live with him until Monday.
Divorced
But
parents.
he's late.
Mm-hmm.
You said you go to the Abacus.
It's his work.
Your dad takes you to work?
Mm-hmm. He's the boss.
Your dad's the boss, huh? He must be a very important man.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Can you tell me anything else about this Abacus place?
It's Dad's work. TVs and computers and stuff. He lets me play with them when nobody's around.
Kendra, I need you to tell me the last thing you remember.
Why?
Just humor me.
I was coming home from school and I came here. That's it.
Are you sure?
Yes, I've been waiting for my dad.
Hey, kiddo. I'd like you to come with me.
Why?
Didn't mean to click that.
Well, you kinda need to. And the one that actually advances things is take you to your dad.
I'm gonna take you to your dad.
Dad?
Yeah, he couldn't make it, so I was asked to take you.
What should I have for breakfast?
Eh?
Breakfast? What should I have for breakfast?
I have no idea.
I have to practice.
Apparently she's hungry. Weird condition for a spirit, but okay.
Yeah.
I mean, she doesn't know she's a spirit.
Just a bedroom, pretty sparsely furnished. Nothing useful in here.
And you need to look at the fridge again.
KK the Troll. Cute.
I'm not saying it.
No, I just imagine anyone who's watching one of Vowed the Let's Play. Oh, I just
Yeah.
They'll be going, oh.
That's what I'm not saying.
Joey, you all right?
Yeah, sure, whatever. We got a spook.
Is it Leah Piero?
No, it's her daughter, a little girl.
I see. How old?
10, maybe 11?
And she's okay?
You mean besides being dead? Yeah, she's playing the piano.
Well,
Yeah, her spirit hadn't been ripped in half yet.
Kendra said that her father took her to the abacus, whatever that is.
So you had the letter. You got the envelope, right?
Yeah.
Now see, now you have to put two and two together and realize that the place is called the Wired Abacus.
So you need to spell this one for me.
You need wired. D at the end. ABACUS.
For a moment, I thought it didn't give me a new location.
So Kendra's dad is the boss of this place? This is just a bunch of junk.
Hi there.
Hi, can I help you?
I'm looking for the manager. Emil Haskins, I think his name is.
Mr. Haskins? He's not in. Taking time off for personal stuff, I think. I'm not sure when he'll be back.
I'm surprised you're open with the weather this bad.
Yeah, me too. But I only live 2 blocks away, and I could use the overtime.
Thanks.
Sure.
Fair enough. As long as he doesn't mind working the overtime.
I mean, he said himself that he could do with the overtime, so.
Yep.
Wow, the save screen.
Uh-huh.
Wait, that's not the right word.
At
says
least it's not
called
flying
Joe. I
toasters.
have no idea who that could be. Looks like an internal memo, some kind of technical stuff. It's all Greek to me. The tag has Leah Piero's address on it. Best guess, it's the key to her house. It's a phone, or some variation thereof. I don't know much about these moose things, but I've seen Red use them often enough.
The closest we're going to get to Kikyo in this game, I suspect.
Yep.
That would just push it onto the floor.
So you can blow on the
That would
mouse.
just push it onto the floor. Huh.
The
Whatever I did,
moose,
it worked.
in this case.
All I can really do is look at it.
Something
Exeter
about
House.
Exeter House. You need to search for the Exeter house, too.
Stop. Ah!
We're back.
X.
EXETER.
Yeah. My biggest weakness with this game, having to spell things.
Yeah, because it doesn't give you close, like at all.
It says Exeter House. Emil seems to
In
be on
all
the fifth
fairness,
floor.
it is pretty hard to
Emil has
program
this.
Hello?
Hi.
to make it so that it
Yes,
recognizes
that's
what
me.
you're
Who is
trying to
My
say,
name
even
is
if you don't
Rosangela
have
Blackwell. Could I come in?
exact
I'd like to ask you some questions.
You mean there's been progress?
spelling.
I'm not sure. I'm just trying to learn what happened.
You're not with the police.
No, they won't talk to me. I'm hoping you will.
They won't talk to me either. Come on up.
Rosangela Blackwell, was it?
Yes, that's me.
Come on in.
He looks skinny as hell.
I should have guessed you weren't with the police. I've spoken to enough cops lately to know the difference. So, you said you're trying to learn what happened? What exactly do you know?
You gotta talk about everything.
I know that something happened to Leah.
Is that all you know?
Yeah, I'm afraid so.
She's been missing for weeks, that's what happened. Big shot police detective. Poof, gone. Then, our daughter. So yeah, something happened. And nobody seems to be able to find out what.
I know
This
that Kendra
this
is dead.
poor guy
I'm
does
sorry.
not deserve
What?
any of what's
No,
happening to him.
We don't know that. Nobody knows that. Not yet. Someone
I'm not claiming he's a
she's
great
missing,
father
not
or anything
dead.
like this,
I-
but dear
Of course,
God.
I'm sorry.
The police might have given up on her, but I haven't. She's out there, somewhere.
It feels like
I
he gives
know
a
it.
damn.
Yeah,
And it came to a basement, so the divorce at least came amicably, maybe?
George Austin was killed last night.
What? George is dead?
You didn't know?
No, of course not. You think the police tell the ex-husband anything? Ex-wife and daughter go missing. I'm suspect number one. How'd it happen?
He was shot.
Shot? Jesus. I can't say I liked the guy. Leah dumped me for him after all, but Jesus. I always figured he was into something shady, but I thought it was more white collar. Insider trading or whatever. But someone shooting him? That's like mob stuff. Is that what's going on? Was he in the mob?
I don't know.
Jesus, Leah, some police detective you are hooking up with a mobster.
I don't know if that's what happened.
I hope not. If it did, I'll never forgive her.
You work at the Wired Abacus?
Yeah, real glamorous, right?
I wouldn't know.
It's a job, is all I can say. I'm able to afford the rent on this shoebox apartment, at least.
How well did you know George Austin?
Leah's the one who knew him. They'd been friends for years. She talked about him sometimes.
What did she say?
Well, that's the thing. I got the impression he was kind of a loser.
A loser?
No career, living with his parents, that kind of thing. She felt bad for him. But then we get divorced, and he turns up, wearing designer suits and living in a penthouse. And I'm living in this shoebox.
Are you familiar with Grace Church?
Me? No. But Leah used to go there before we were married. She was really hung up on the place.
What did you do when Leah disappeared?
Got grilled by the cops for 3 days, even though there was no way I could have done it. I was at work, and I don't know if you've been to that store, but it's got cameras everywhere. But I just stood by and took the abuse, just on the off chance I would say something that could help them. Obviously, I didn't.
How did you find out Kendra was missing?
Her school called. The same day her mother didn't show up for work. They thought she was with me. I wish she was.
Can you tell me anything about yourself?
Is it relevant?
Well, it could be.
Well, I'm a tech nerd. Worked for a bunch of startups back in the late 90s. Now I work at a chain store. Moved into this place about 5 years ago. Rented it from some Indian lady. Rent in this city is highway robbery, but there's no way I'm moving further away from my little girl.
Well, I'll see you later.
I
Emil.
got good news and bad news for
See.
you. Which do you want first?
Hey, wait. Why are you doing this? You said you weren't with the police, so why?
There's much more at stake.
Maybe. I don't care about the big picture. Can you help her or not?
Yes, it's what I do.
Poor guy. He's grieving, and he doesn't even know it
And
yet.
Joey needs to go back in there.
It never gets easier.
I mean, yeah, it never gets easier telling people that their loved ones are gone.
That's definitely the little girl I saw. I guess that hat belongs to her mother. It's Emil. He looks leagues different than the sad sack we've been talking to. Leah's a cop, all right. She must have still been a beat cop when this was taken.
So you saw the date,
Emil was in
10/29.
here, lying on the bed and staring at the ceiling. I should just leave him alone. That thing
Wow,
gets a date with a
the
needle
scene
and
is so
thread
depressing
or a
it's not
fireplace.
being shown.
Well, it was on the picture.
No, but like the
Some kind of
Emil
oil
is
painting, I
lying
think.
in his
Can't tell
bed
what
and
it's supposed
staring
to
at
be.
the ceiling.
Oh yeah, that it's not going to show you that. They didn't need to draw that one.
There's quite a few scenes they could have shown but didn't. Let's see. Nope, nope.
Yeah, back to the abacus. Because that 1029 is, well, here. We have a good handful of things we need to do in here.
This
They
is
look like
impressive at
account
all.
ledgers. Piles of discarded papers. They don't seem relevant. Emil's calendar is full of various meetings, appointments, and due dates. None of it means anything to me, but he's labeled every weekend with the word Kendra. It looks like this office is also used as a storage room. It will take forever to go through all this stuff. It looks like this. I can see a bit of Union Square, but not much else. It says, call Joe. According to the label, this should get me into Leah Piero's house. Huh, another My Phone upgrade is coming out in 6 months. Didn't one just come out last week?
Topical.
Evergreen topical at that.
Yeah.
So he's been trying to get custody.
Oh, that's a bit of a noise coming up.
Yep. I think you can scroll down with the arrow keys to get a few more emails here.
Just a few.
Is Trollgate supposed to be a reference to RuneScape?
Could be. It's an online game. of some sort. And for those familiar with Unavowed, another piece just clicked into place for you. So with all the information we got there,
I don't need to use someone else's phone.
we're going to be able to do a few things.
First up, get into the house.
The first step is reading the email. Is reading Kendra's emails.
Oh.
Since you're here and all.
I've just been called for food, so I'm gonna leave now.
Okay. Enjoy the
Thanks.
food.
Thanks. Thanks for having me. Hope you can get through this.
I got
And,
you
Bye-bye.
House when I need
Later.
to.
So you need to get a piece of that software first.
I've got to talk to the guy.